Praise to Allah. So I just went to a job interview last week, and the interview went pretty good. And the person, the dude that was interviewing me, like I said, the interview went good. At least he pretended like it did. So the dude that was interviewing me, uh, he was basically, well, no, not basically. He told me straight out, "Hey, I'm giving you this job." He even told me that he was gonna, if I stayed a certain amount of days, he was gonna give me $1 raise and all this, and talking about, yeah, I'm gonna give you 4 extra work hours every week just to because I know you guys are working hard and it's overnight. It's an overnight job, so I put a little extra on your check every week, extra 4 hours on your check. So yeah, he's basically, like I said, the interview's going good. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the job. I'm gonna just let you know straight flat out that the job is yours if you want it. I said, yeah, I want it. Thank you, sir. He's like, okay. I'm gonna let the agency know that we'll reach out to the agency and they'll let you know when you're gonna start and all that stuff. And then he was like, can you start? How soon can you start? I'm like, I can start as soon as possible. And he was like, would you be able to start tomorrow if everything went through with the paperwork? I'm like, yeah, I can start as soon as possible. Tomorrow's no problem. He's like, all right, be on the lookout from a call from your agency. That was like on Wednesday. Today is Monday. And so Wednesday was the interview. So Thursday, I called the temp service and was like, hey, have you heard back from the job? They said I had the job, and they were like, the dude's not in town right now or whatever. He didn't come to work today. So they said, try again tomorrow. I tried again tomorrow. They were like, HR is not in the office today, so they couldn't do the paperwork or whatever. So I'm like, all right, sounds a little strange, but all right, I'm not thinking nothing different because the boss himself told me that he's going to hire me, that the job is mine. He told me, I'm giving you the job. So, all right. So I'm not thinking nothing differently. I'm just thinking, okay, I just got to wait a little longer. So Thursday, Friday, still waiting. Today is Monday. I get a text from the agency. They tell me the job, they decided to pass on you. The job decided to pass on you. They didn't even give the agency a reason why. Of course not, because they're lying. Not the agency. I don't know if the agency's lying, but the boss that said that I had the job, he's obviously knows that he's lying about not giving me the job. So he couldn't even tell them why he decided to pass on me. He just said that he chose a different candidate. So yeah, they sent me a text this morning on Monday talking about, oh yeah, they decided to pass on you. So I tell the agency, well, that's not what the boss told me on Wednesday. He told me that I had the job straight out. He didn't say, oh, I still got a few more interviews to do, and we'll let you know. He didn't say that. He said, I like you, I'm gonna give you the job. That's exactly what he said. So I said, okay. He said, how soon can you start? I said, as soon as possible. He said, can you start tomorrow if everything went good? I said, yeah. He said, okay, I'm gonna give the temp service a call, and they'll get you all the paperwork and everything will be squared away. I said, okay. Then all of a sudden Monday, now all of a sudden, yeah, they passed all of a sudden. So, and this is not my first time going through this with these jobs, bro. And this is what I'm saying, bro. It's got something to do with me being targeted, bro. Because, bro, I've been on like at least 10 interviews where they've done this, bro, where they given me the job offer, bro, then take it away, bro, either like a couple hours later or a day or two later, bro. And I know I'm not crazy, bro. So that's why, bro, I don't give a fuck about no job, bro, at this point, bro. That's why when motherfuckers keep hollering this job shit, bro, y'all don't understand, bro. A motherfucker been trying to get a job, bro. That's not the issue, bro. The issue is these jobs is on some straight BS. They pick and choose who they want. And if they don't want you, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't force your way to work for somebody who don't want to hire you. And that's okay with me. I'm okay with being an entrepreneur. That's okay with me. But, because of your situation and your circumstances, you be trying to clock in to do what you have to do to get certain things done. But in my situation, clocking in may not be an option. So I just wish that people around me would understand that, if I could be working, I would. So obviously, it's something blocking me from working, obviously, and I'm not blocking myself. Like I said, I just went to an interview. It went well. The dude said I got the job out his own damn mouth. And then 3 days later, all of a sudden, I don't got it. So, and then he doesn't even give a reason why, which lets you know it's BS. So, that's why, man, I don't even stress that job shit, bro. A motherfucker be hollering about that job shit, bro. And I don't stress that shit, bro, because I know I tried, bro. It's different if I know I didn't try, bro. It's different. If you know that you ain't really put in no applications, if you really ain't went on no interviews, but when you know that you went on hella interviews, you put in hella applications. What up, brother? Yeah, how you doing? All right. But when you put in hella applications and went to hella interviews, and then when you get to some of the interviews, they tell you got the job, even tell you what your work schedule gonna be, and then all of a sudden they change their mind like a day later or a couple hours later. Like, bro, that's straight BS, bro. And that's how they doing me in my situation. So I don't know how anybody else's job situation is, but for me, I've been looking for work. You know what I'm saying? I've been to these interviews, so it ain't like a nigga ain't trying to do nothing, bro, as far as work-wise, bro. A nigga been on Indeed, bro. I've been on fucking Craigslist, bro. I've been on all that shit, bro. I've been on fucking, what's that other shit? Fucking Job Recruiter, whatever the fuck. I've been on that shit too, bro. All that shit, bro. So miss me with that effort shit. You ain't trying hard enough. You ain't trying hard enough, man. I don't want to hear that, bro. Because I'm really out here trying, bro. And then, bro, it even got to the point where, like, I done been on some interviews where I know they not gonna give me the job before I go to the interview, and I still give it my all just to see what might happen. Cause you never know what could happen, bro. So it's like some job interviews, I'll be like, man, I know this company ain't gonna fuck with me, but I still go just to see if I can get the job, because I do need a job. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing. Like, even if I think this interview might not go well, I'll still give it my all just to see what will happen, bro. And that shit don't matter. So yeah, I just want to everybody know how these jobs be doing people, man. A lot of this shit, these jobs be having the society or people in society think that if you don't get a job, there's something wrong with you personally. Nah, these jobs be fucking picking and choosing a whole bunch of shit that goes on behind the scenes that goes into a person getting a job, man. It ain't about who's most qualified or who had the best interview, man. That shit's all bullshit, man. Straight up, man. And these jobs got people's family members thinking that there's something wrong with them, thinking that they're lazy, thinking that they don't want nothing out of life, all because a job decided not to start you. You know, now it's got your parents looking at you crazy. It's got your cousins looking at you crazy, or your aunties or your uncles looking at you crazy, your girlfriend looking at you crazy. And it's like, don't you think if I could work, don't you think I would hire myself to the job? Like, if it was up to me, honestly, don't you think I could just walk? Don't you think I would just walk to a random building, punch in the clock, and just start working? Just if it was up to me, I could just walk into a building and just start working. If it was up to me like that, don't y'all think that I would do that? But it don't work like that. You have to go on an interview. You have to actually do paperwork. They have to put you on payroll. A whole lot of stuff goes into it before they actually put you on the floor. So, but hey, when you're being targeted, when you're being blackballed, hey, all that goes out the window for the most part, man, because now they just got to trying to make it look like you ain't trying to do nothing. Yeah, there's something wrong with you. Or like in my case, I got dreads. So a lot of times, if people hear I don't got a job, first thing they say is, "Oh, because you got dreads, you should cut your hair," or "Because you got a beard, you should cut your beard." Bro, that's not even the issue, bro. I've been having jobs with dreads. I've been having jobs with fucking with a beard, bro. It's because I keep it, the way, especially the way I keep my dreads. It's like I keep it tapered up, so it looks professional. You know what I'm saying? I keep it tapered on the sides, and the same thing with my beard. I keep my beard lined up, so it's like it looks professional. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing some people want to say if they just now running across me. Oh, you should cut your hair. That's the reason you don't have a job, bro. That's not the reason, bro. The reason is because I'm being blackballed. I'm being targeted, bro. Like even if I was to cut all my hair off and cut my facial hair off, bro, I still would be in the same blackball position. You think, oh, if I cut my dreads and cut my beard, all of a sudden I'm magically not gonna be blackballed anymore? Really, really? But to the average person, they don't think that deeply. They just on the outside looking in, man. And to the average person, it just looks like you don't want to work. You ain't trying. You know what I'm saying? They don't ever look at the whole situation, because everybody's situation is different. They're always just quick to put everybody in one group. Oh yeah, but yeah, man, that's just how I feel about it right now. And I just had to make this video as soon as possible, because today is Monday, May 11th, and the temp agency just sent me that text a few hours ago in the morning. So this shit is so fresh. I just had to come get this off my chest real quick and just let y'all know that once again, man, with these jobs, it's another episode. I hope y'all stay blessed, man. And if you're on the job search out there, man, just keep searching, man. And don't let no job discourage you, man, because I feel like a lot of times, man, especially when they act like they're giving you the job and take the job away, I feel like they be trying to just like do something to you mentally, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to stay mentally tough, because I feel like they want to, with that, when they especially when they act like they give you the job and or tell you like they did with me, tell you that you got the job and then take the job away from you, or act like they gave it to somebody else. I feel like they're trying to demoralize you, trying to kill your spirit. But so don't let them, you know what I'm saying? And if you can't get a job, just find a different way, you know what I'm saying? Just keep persevering, because that's what Allah loves. Allah loves those who persevere. So in my situation, it don't matter. I'm having a tough time finding work right now, but guess what I know? I know that no matter how tough my life gets or whatever comes my way, as long as I persevere or try to persevere, Allah is pleased with that. So yeah, I might be having trouble finding a job, but guess what? Every day I'm like, man, as long as I try to find a job or try to make something happen, Allah will bless me, because He sees that despite my difficult blocks in the road, I'm still trying to persevere. So that means a lot to Allah. So to all those out there, continue to persevere no matter what, because in Allah's eyes, that's what's really important. Hope y'all stay blessed.